Continuing our coverage now of the tragic accident at a Clinton farm yesterday that took the lives of two men. News Channel 2's Ben Kinney spoke with a dairy industry expert about the dangers faced on farms.
The deaths of two contractors at a farm in Clinton on Thursday serve as a reminder of some of the hidden dangers of working in agriculture. While incidents like these are rare, they do still happen.
I would not say these accidents are common, but they're not, it's not unheard of for this to happen, right? So every few years there's, can be sort of an accident.
It all started when a piece of equipment fell into a manure tank at Champion Farms. One of the men went in to retrieve it and passed out. His partner went in after him and soon passed out as well. The victims, identified as 33-year-old Nathan Duty of DeRuyter and 29-year-old Tyler Memory of Tully, may have come into contact with hydrogen sulfide gas.
Essentially, hydrogen sulfide is a gas that is associated with manure, and when it is in a confined space, it can concentrate, and it's heavier than air, so it tends to set down in a manure pit or down in a manure tanker, right? And I believe this incident was in a manure tanker. And so if someone enters that confined space, they can expose themselves to elevated levels of hydrogen sulfide.
Exposure to the elevated levels of the gas will quickly lead to severe health effects and even death.
And at elevated levels, there can be severe health effects. It can also knock you unconscious, and then at really high levels, it's essentially instant death.
Dr. Oliver says it's important to note that hydrogen sulfide is not toxic when being spread around a field.
You might smell manure, when it's applied on a field, but you're not anywhere near a hazardous or even a risky level of emissions at that point. These kind of accidents are really related to a confined space, right? So it's entering a tank, going down into some below grade pit, right? And so it's really the farm workers and the folks handling manure that are in these kind of high risk situations.
Reporting in Clinton, Ben Kinney, News Channel 2.